Hey Vault Hunters, welcome back to the channel with me, Donny Mayhem. It is 23rd of April 2020. Hope you're all safe and well in these crazy days. So today, Borderlands 3 had a pretty big update. It was around 2 gigabytes on my Xbox One X, and there's pretty hefty amount of changes within that. So there's a lot of patch notes, a lot of modifications, performance upgrades. I'm not going to go into all of that today. I will leave a link in the description where you can check out those patch notes for yourselves, because there is a lot to go through. I just wanted to explain the new Mayhem mode 2.0 just so you can get your heads around it. So we now have 10 Mayhem levels, and you can change this. You don't have to be on Sanctuary. You can change this no matter where you are, but if you're outside of Sanctuary and you make changes and you click apply, it will just reset the area you're in, so you'll just load back into where you are. So with that being said, we have 10 levels of Mayhem, like I said, each one carrying massive difficulty increases and also reward increases as well. And it's quite clever how they've done it actually with the loot. So they've actually upgraded the loot this time. So let's say you're playing on Mayhem 4 mode, and the weapons that you find, or some of the weapons that you find in that, will drop better quality than what you'd get at, say, Mayhem 2 mode, which is really cool. So obviously you can imagine at Mayhem 10 you're going to get some pretty juicy items. But let me tell you, Mayhem 10 comes at a price. It is hard. As you can see on my screen right now, the base level stats are 12,500% plus on the health, shield and armor of the enemies, which, trust me, is just absolutely, it's mad. I'd say my flat build's pretty good, and honestly, yeah, it's hard. Badasses can take a lot to kill. I'm sure there's some of you out there that have got insane builds that just waste them, but as you can see on the right of the screen, there are 4 perks. So with each level, you get, not perks should I say, like modifiers, so to speak. You get modifiers, and as you go up, so to level 10 you'll always get an easy one, a medium one, a hard one and a very hard one. Now you can re-roll these by pressing the X button if you've got an Xbox, and I'm thinking it'd be square if you've got a PlayStation, as you can see. So I'll do that now, re-roll, and it will re-roll the challenges. So you'll always get one easy one, big kick energy, which doesn't seem that easy to me. 100% recoil increase and weapon spread seems a bit poo, to be honest, but as you can see, the very hard one, so roguelite at the bottom, you no longer enter fight for your life, is a pretty mental one there. So but yeah, so obviously with this comes a reward. So you get a 2,500% increase in loot. So if you go down the levels to level 9, you can see the numbers start to decrease. So it's plus 10,000 to 8, plus 7,500 health, shield and armor, so on and so forth. As you see, as you go down, the amount of modifiers decrease as well. So if we go back to Mayhem 4, which was the main one we were just on before, the max level one, you'd have 2, and you'd always have an easy and a hard one, and then you'd have easy, medium and medium for 3. So with that being said, anyway, you can have a little look around at the different roles, and they stay as well. So if you, let's say I choose Mayhem 7 and I have them modifiers, they will stay with me no where I teleport. So if I go to a different area, them modifiers will stay the same, unlike the old Mayhem mode where they would just keep flipping. But let's get on to the new weapons. So I haven't got any of these yet, and I'm not sure what they are. I'm looking forward to finding them. But for the new weapons, you have to be on Mayhem level 6 or above, and I'm assuming that badasses will drop them or bosses will drop them. As I said, I haven't got any yet, I've only just got on. But yeah, Mayhem level 6 and above is what you want to be on if you're going to be trying for those new weapons. So just in a nutshell, Mayhem 2.2 explained, you have 10 levels of Mayhem. With each level you have different tiers of modifiers up to level 10 where you have 4. And obviously the amount of health, shield and armor that the enemies have massively increases with each level. So hope you found this helpful. If you did, subscribe to your boy, hit that like button, get rocking Mayhem 10, and I will catch you guys next time.